Cześć kochani, witam Was serdecznie w 10. odcinku z serii z gry Kotar. I jesteśmy teraz aktualnie koło domu Wery się znajdujemy, która jest podobno matką Benedeka. Ile jest w tym prawdy, ciężko powiedzieć, przynajmniej póki co. Więc tak, powinniśmy... Jesteśmy tutaj razem z Nikolayem, który nadal nie ma oka, nic się nie zmieniło z tym tematem. Powinniśmy zapukać w okno, tak sądzę.
Madam, are you here? I have information about the priest. Your lover.
She's here. I can feel it.
Ach, ten Nikolay. Dobra, wejdźmy do środka może, jeżeli się uda.
Madam Vera, it's me, Benedek.
We just want to talk.
Nothing.
Open up, or I'll do it.
Would you calm down?
Victoria is in the basement, and we're here standing on the porch knocking like two beggars.
We don't know that. It could all be a big misunderstanding, or the hallucinations of a dying man.
I've had enough. I'm going in.
Wait!
See if she's still breathing. I'll check the basement and the rest of the house.
Sprawdź, czy oddycha.
Thank God. Vera is still with us.
Spróbuję obudzić.
Madam, wake up. Are you all right? What happened? You want the chalkboard? Right. Just a moment. Can you hold it? Here. Was outside to feel the tree, fainted after. Why you here?
To Nikolay w piwnicy.
That's Nikolay in the basement. My sister's husband.
Nikolay uważa, że moja siostra jest w pani piwnicy.
Nikolay has been led to believe my sister is in your basement. I know, calm down. I disagree with him. Why he thinks she here?
Znaleźliśmy pani kochanka.
We found your lover. In the asylum. He died soon after we arrived. I knew. I felt the tree. The tree told me. I could not accept truth, but I knew. I deserved sadness for his death, but he did not deserve to die. Did he suffer? Yakov was tortured and was in great pain. It's hard to say anything that makes sense now.
Co pani wie o życiu Jakowa, zanim tu przybył?
What do you know about Yakov's life before he came here? He served God as a priest. Nothing else? Church sent him to succeed Pavle Moravica. Pavle, our former priest. Why, you ask? Yakov was definitely a man of few words. Not to me. We were soulmates. He always told me everything. Before his eyes closed, I had a chance to talk to him. He said some things I want to ask you about. Call Nikolay upstairs. Have you convinced yourself that she's not here?
Not yet. The basement is huge. It has a few locked doors.
You are good soul, but I don't know what he is. He is strange. He won't find anything, but you need ask me, so ask quick while he not here.
Czy nazwisko Jadwiga Mazrak coś ci mówi?
The name Jadwiga Mazrak, does it mean anything to you? Horror, pain. That evil spirit was in my family. Your family? Mother
Oops.
gave birth to sister in Merzel's house. Sister was possessed at birth by evil spirit of Jadwiga. So the spirit of the witch dwells inside that house. It was there, maybe not anymore. It lived in my sister's body for many years until she died. My sister did not make me blind, voiceless, cursed for solitude. It was Jadwiga.
Mhm.
God wanted her to do it. I deserved punishment, and I did not offer resistance. Why would you deserve such a cruel fate? I explore that house, and my mother come look for me. She start give birth to sister there, and father decide we stay until end. She gave birth in that house because of me. Then she and father died because of evil spirit in my sister. I am guilty. I deserve punishment.
Pokręcona logika dość. Jakow powiedział, że tylko pani potrafi ocalić moją siostrę z piwnicy.
Yakov said that only you can save my sister from the basement. That is why Nikolay is so obsessed in finding her downstairs. Many basements, catacombs in this valley. How can I know where she is? Yakov said nonsense. I'm not quite sure yet. I think she's lying to me.
Pamięta pani, jak powiedziała, że jestem przeklęty?
Do you remember saying that I'm cursed? I know you are. How could you know that? Your voice and soul talk to me. Yakov claimed you can put an end to that, to my bloodline's curse, and that you can help me save Victoria. But I don't know how and where. I know nothing. You are not telling me everything. He said I need to kill the witch and destroy the Sekvra book. You are not telling me everything, Benedict. Why Yakov tell you this? What are you to him? Stall, do not make him come upstairs. Not yet, I'm trying. Have you checked the two locked doors?
I'm about to now.
What are you to Yakov?
Jakow był moim ojcem.
Yakov was my father. His real name was... I don't want to know.
Mhm.
I felt it that you are his son. He lied to me and God. He had a family. He came to Sveti Kotar to save us, but failed. My mother died, and probably my sister too. All because of the curse. All because of Jadwiga. Help me to end the suffering. Do you know what he meant by Victoria being in the basement? I think you do.
Gdzie jest ta piwnica?
Where can I find this basement? Not a basement, it is underground place. Where do we find it? You must find it, not him. Victoria is in Mountain's womb. Alive is, not dead. Nermin is keeping her. Udav Mountain? How do you know she's still alive? My visions. I saw her chained, terrified by demon screams. Nothing else. She is alive where Saborins lived before Kotar and his expedition murdered the tribe.
Jak mogę zabić wiedźmę?
How can I kill the witch? It's an evil spirit, invisible to my eyes. So how can I even find it? The Sekvra book. You must have the book to see her. I found book with my sister in Merzel's house.
A,
Catacomb. Nikolay has the book, but he didn't tell me anything. Except that he mentioned his mother. She always shows to the one holding the book.
aha.
Sometimes she uses the form of other persons or animals, but she always shows.
Ups.
We must hurry. I stop right if Nikolay comes.
Skąd to
How
wszystko
do you
wiesz?
know all these things? Kasag's prophecy foresees. The king of Saborens is coming. That is reason it is happening right now. If Nerman want become king, he need pray for ritual. He has your sister in only place where ritual must be. Inside the Temple of Truth in Udav. But how do you know these things? How can you know? Why did he choose Victoria as his victim? When I was young, Jadwiga would play with my sister body and me. She tortured me with curses from Sekvra. She talked, said much, thinking that I will die anyway. She revealed secrets, and so I know. Yakov wanted to know things, but he was my love. I could not risk to lose him, so I lied not to know more.
Mhm.
It is time now. It is mystery why Nerman chose your sister, but you must save her and you must end curse. You must save people from King Nerman. You are last hope for Sveti Kotar, your sister, and you.
Nikolay już był na tej górze, ale znalazł tam tylko kopalnię.
Nikolay already visited the mountain, but found nothing but a mine there. No one found Saboran settlement after Kotar. Many tried, but no one found. Many died. Centuries old mystery. Even when I had eyes I never saw, never was there. But I know place where you must look. I know because Jadwiga told me. So where is it? I don't know how you enter, don't know what is entrance. But where is that location? You must tell me, now, the location. Find old Inquisition painting of mountain that Ulrich made.
A, okej. Ulrich de Inani narysował obraz.
Ulrich de Inani drew a painting? People say it was him. He was obsessed to find Jadwiga and Sekvra in this valley. He believed but failed to find. He wanted to find Saboran settlement but failed to find, just like Yakov. Lost mind at end because failures and set himself on fire. Poor man. Painting will help to explain where you must go. You must get it.
Gdzie znajdę obraz?
Where do I find the painting? In the Grimalda castle? I've been there already. No, castle is dangerous. Antique store owner has replica in store.
O,
Ask Elisabetta and say I sent you. She will help. I helped her. Say so.
jak obraz pomoże mi znaleźć to
How will
miejsce?
the painting help me to find that place? Come back here and I help. I need painting to show. Remember, after you get in Udav, you must find Jadwiga body and torch it. You must not forget. Find it and destroy. It is there, Jadwiga told me. Only way to destroy Jadwiga evil spirit is to incinerate body. And destroy Sekvra. Sekvra can be destroyed only if falls into dark hole of Ahrizat. The kingdom of Ahrizat? Temple of Truth has endless hole. Hole is passage to Ahrizat, eternal darkness and torment. You will not save sister, not anyone. If you do not do that, evil will survive if you fail. Do not forget.
Victoria's not here. Did Vera reveal anything?
God, you scared me. How did you get here?
There's a passage that leads outside the basement and surfaces in the woods. You withered old hag! You saw us on the porch and moved Victoria out! Where is she?
She did not. Calm down. I know where Victoria is.
Where?
I'll tell you everything on our way back to town. Let's leave Vera in peace now. She has to rest. Do you need help before we leave, Madame Vera? Are you sure you're all right? All right. See you soon.
No i dobra.
So, after following advice from a shell of a man, we
Don't talk about him that way.
You are doing your best to find your sister dead. We just shifted from your father's nonsense to his lovers.
Why have you followed me then? I told you what Vera...
Have you seen her? She's a blind, withered old woman knocking on death's door. But I'm going to listen to her only because it proves, finally, that I've been right from the beginning. Victoria is in that mountain. I was right. I'm following you, but I won't get rid of the Sephra before we find my wife.
By keeping that book, you are putting me in great danger as well, and...
You know the reason. Sephra may be our leverage to get her to safety. I'm not getting rid of it. End of discussion.
There's something strange about him in this book. It's not only about saving my sister.
Mhm. Dokładnie.
It's the pathologist. I wonder who did this to him.
Justice. It's nice to know not everyone gets deported to the island. Some are posthumously executed on sight.
Paskudny dziad. Czy to jest... Czy to jest u tego Dawora, czy nie? Nie wiem, czy
No
dobry...
need in trying to get inside. There's a proof of faith notice on the door.
O,
What does it say?
With the power given from God, the town of Kotar confiscates all properties of Daborgorski and condemns him to punishment for an indefinite amount of time in the Marov Asylum.
Well, he will experience pain, but certainly not in the name of God.
dobra, przejdźmy tutaj. Aha, nie możemy tam wejść. No dobra, trudno. Tablica pozostałości. Dobra, wejdźmy w takim razie do biblioteki. Czy co to tam jest? Antykwariat, czy coś takiego?
Thought so. Now what?
We use the power of the voice. Hello? We need something! It's urgent!
Who is it?
Can you open up, please? Vera said to come to you about an important matter.
One can never find peace in this town.
Tak, bo ty jesteś taka zajęta po prostu całe swoje życie w tym sennym miasteczku, w którym się po prostu nic nie dzieje. Oprócz tego, że zabijają zaboreni ludzi.
Well, don't just stand there. You disrupted my peace. Speak up now.
We wanted to ask you about a painting you might have.
You said Vera sent you. Is this about Ulrich's painting?
Do you have it?
Yes.
May we see it?
Maybe. You may even take away that damn painting, but you need to give me something in return.
Dobra,
What do
co
you want
chcesz?
in return for the painting?
Look around you. I want a rare, special object that no one... I don't know what I want. I'll know when I see it.
Co jest nie tak z obrazem?
What's wrong with the painting?
It shows what should remain hidden. You already know what it is. It's just that you don't know how to find it.
Excuse me.
Pułapka na demony? Nie sądzę. Może krucyfiks? Chcesz?
It's a weapon.
And it's not that special or rare in this valley. But I've never had a chance to hold one in my own hands. Give it to me. Yes, it's mine now. It's my turn to inflict pain on God's behalf. Anything else?
The crucifix should be enough.
To take a look at the painting, sure, it is. But if you want to take it with you, you'll have to do better than that.
Nikolay, do you have anything for Elizabeta? I have nothing else.
I might. I have to check.
Moskwę może?
Nerman wants it, which means I need it. Seems highly unlikely.
To nie.
Have something for me?
I changed.
It's not going to work. To ring the bell would be useless.
No dobra, pokaż ten obraz.
So it's only...
Wait. Take a look.
The moon is so domineering.
The Saborans believe the moon is under Kazak's control. He influences humans and oversees life. But if you ask me, he is a false god, as much as the moon is a false light.
The 3 peaks of Udav.
Whenever I glance at it from my window, I see the helm, or even better, the crown of evil.
A small river spring at the foot of the mountain, almost devoured by the forest.
The point where Henna River surfaces and flows into the darkness of Carcassa. Now that you had a good look at the painting, what do you want to do with it?
I'm not sure yet.
Great. This seems like another complete waste of...
I think I know the reason. You are not the first person to come looking for it. When looked at upside down and at the right angle, you get to see.
It's the accursed symbol. How is this possible?
Why? We couldn't see this the other way around.
You're asking me too much. I know nothing of drawing techniques, or whatever the case is here.
To jest symbol Saboranów. Widzieliśmy go już wiele razy w tej dolinie.
This is a Saboran symbol. We've seen it many times in this valley.
Their most important symbol.
The 3 triangles are the 3 peaks of the mountain.
The dot in between the 2 peaks is the moon. Kazak.
And the line falling from the moon is the light that falls onto the lower peak, which casts a shadow on the location at the foot of the mountain.
What is that location?
A place of beauty and terror. Pepel.
Mostov mentioned the place. It's where the Inquisition carried out the executions.
If you are guilty or not, a Saboran or wrongfully denounced, destiny awaits you in this place. The executioner would bind your hands and feet and tie a weight around your neck. Then he would cast you into the Henna's spring. If the person was accused of something else other than witchcraft, he would have been torched at the stake immediately.
Co stałoby się z osobą wrzuconą do źródła?
What would happen to the person cast into the spring?
If the accused sank, they were considered a Saboran, whereas if they floated, indicated witchcraft. In both cases, they were torched alive after the ordeal, like the rest of the accused and their ashes thrown into the river.
History books say differently. Those who sank were considered innocent.
Not in this valley. If they sank, it meant they embraced Henna, the water that bleeds out from the bare uterus of the accursed mountain. When here, forget about the rest of the world and their ways of performing anything, including the water ordeal.
Detektyw powiedział, że w przeszłości na zamku dokonywano egzekucji saborenów.
The detective said subordinates were executed at the castle in the past.
Not just the subordinates. The Inquisition built a road that descended from the castle directly to Pebble, called by the locals Podlesheva, which stands for the Road of Cadavers.
How can we find that road?
You can't. The forest devoured it centuries ago.
Mhm. Kto jeszcze pytał cię o ten obraz? To jest ważne pytanie.
Who else asked you about the painting?
Jakov Prenger.
You helped the priest?
My body and soul paid the price for refusing to help him.
What happened?
I was taken into the asylum back when he was still the warden there. Well, not only the warden, but the executioner as well. He tortured me for months, maybe years, I couldn't say.
I'm sorry for what he did to you.
It's your fault. Why didn't you help the man? He was powerful. You knew what would happen.
I couldn't betray my only true friend, Vera. She's an angel. Vera begged me not to help him because if I did, she knew she would lose him forever. And eventually she did. But her life is a spiral of continuous sadness and sorrow. I just couldn't accept giving her the last stab.
Dlaczego więc ten symbol wskazuje
So
na
why is
Pepel?
this symbol pointing out to Pebble?
It's pointing to the location you seek to enter the mountain.
The entrance is there?
How did you know we're looking for it?
That's the whole point of this painting.
To jest mapa.
It's a map.
What map?
The symbol is a map. It shows where the entrance is.
Correct. The symbol is so simple and common, and yet no one has ever realized its true meaning. Ulrich found the entrance and then hid his findings into the drawing.
You mean he found the location of the entrance, but not the entrance itself?
He found the entrance, saw and felt the subordinates' underworld.
Didn't he set himself on fire?
He did.
Maddened by his failure to find what he was looking for.
He didn't lose his mind because he couldn't find it,
A,
but because he did. He went in, and when he came back, he was never the same again. Just like our patron saint.
Vera was wrong. Or she lied to us.
She didn't lie.
nie można mieć pewności co do Ulrika.
You can't be so sure about Ulrich. I mean, this happened centuries ago, and no one in town seems to know anything about it. So how do you know?
You take me as one of those fools out there.
No.
Don't question my words. I didn't have to help you at all.
Jaki jest najlepszy sposób na dotarcie do Pepel?
What would be the best way to reach Peppo?
There's just one possible route. Through the Carcassa forest.
No human entered that mountain for centuries, but now we get there and just walk right in?
I never said I knew the entrance. Once there, you have to figure it out on your own.
We should think about that once we actually find the location.
In a strange, maybe even unnatural way, Pebble is shielded by a peculiar rock formation called Tulovegreda. Some people believe these rocks were once the hiding place of Jadwiga Mazrak, and the reason why Ulrich and the Inquisition were unable to find her.
I believe I've already seen them.
You are full of surprises, little priest. When there, find a way to climb over or circumvent them, and you'll see the splendor of the Henna spring pool. I believe I've said enough. It's time for you to leave now.
Why would you want to keep it anyway? You said it's damned.
And what isn't in this valley? You have nothing valuable to exchange it with.
Come on, old lady. We know it's just a replica. You don't have to lie to make us want it. And besides, we don't need it.
A replica wouldn't have the symbol hidden in the painting. Ask Bogdan Lang if you don't believe me.
The custodian of the castle? He's dead.
Dear God, what happened?
You heard about the man who fell off the castle roof. That was him.
Oh well, you got me thinking.
Mhm.
He was a lowlife anyway. And with him gone, nothing ties me up with the painting's theft anymore.
A, on go ukradł.
We have to go now. Benedict, shall we?
Dawaj, kurde, ten obraz.
Excuse me. To ring the...
Kurde, nie możemy tego zrobić. O, No dobra, to wychodzimy.
Good luck. And don't come back.
We have no reason to go back to Vera now.
Are you sure?
She told you the same as Elizabeta. She doesn't know where the entrance is. Why waste precious time?
I don't know. Maybe she lied.
What does God tell you to do?
Idziemy do Wery.
Let's visit Vera first. Oh my god! Vera!
I'm not shocked to see this. How could one live if their soulmate is dead?
How did she manage to hang herself?
God gave her a hand.
Vera left a veil. Yakov found where entrance in Udav is. You must draw Saborin symbol on top of painting. Place triangles where peaks are. Line in middle at bottom end. It is where entrance is. I do not know what is location. I just write what Yakov said.
We already know that. She's describing Pepel. Does it mention Victoria?
You have to figure out where location is, but once there, to enter Udav, you must look for place where witches see world upside down. A place where witches see the world upside down?
I don't think I understand.
That is how body of sister, Jadwiga, always told me. Place where witchcraft beings see world upside down. A place where witches see the world upside down. Yes, of course. What else could it be then?
Wodna gehenna.
The water ordeal.
Sorry?
To muszą być słowa Elizabety, a
It
Pepel.
must be what Elizabeta said about Pepel. The Inquisition performed the ordeal by water at Pepel. The accused ones were bound by hands and feet and cast into the river spring with a weight tied around their necks.
And?
Think. They sank with their heads first, which made them see the world upside down.
Right.
I did not tell you because of shame, guilt, but body of sister gave birth to Nermin. Jadwiga is mother of Nermin. I am guilty for that, like for my parents' death, for Yakov, for everything. I do not deserve God and his forgiveness. I was in love with man, with family. I will fall further down now, further below ground, into eternal guilt and torment. I brought only desolation to this reality. God have mercy on my soul, and may he help you to find the right path. That's all.
Good. Let's move now.
No dobra, idziemy do tego, nie wiem, lasu Karkasa. To musi być tu gdzieś, bo tam jest jezioro. No dobra, i co teraz?
Datulove Greny.
Let's find a way to get past them. Are you ready? Getting over won't be an easy task. I won't be going back anymore. You shouldn't either.
I'm not ready yet.
Dobra, przejdźmy może... O Boże, gdzie my jesteśmy? Dobrze my idziemy? Chyba dobrze. A jakbyśmy tam poszli? To co wtedy? A,
It looks very old. ancient, and so I wonder how could it resist them.
On już tu był, no właśnie.
They are placed in a way to form a strange triangle. Each has three.
Tu pewnie nikogo nie ma, nie?
I don't think it's locked, but rather blocked by something heavy on the floor inside.
No dobra, a to?
Interesting thought. They fit perfectly. I fear the rocks and the traps were created to serve a purpose as one. It's a very tall tree. There seems to be it's inhabited by duck.
No dobra, a gdyby tu tak, nie wiem, przejść bliżej. Czy coś?
Gah! Crows are not what they seem to be.
Benedict? What are you looking at?
Crows take human form. I can see the crosses. I can see the sinners.
O,
The crucified sinners. I don't want to end up like them, so close to the sky and yet so far from heaven. I must absolve myself from my sins.
czy to jest kaplica? Chyba tak.
A symbol of Christ's eternal love for all humanity. Anyone inside?
You are not welcome.
Father, please open the door. I have to confess.
The door stays closed, but I will listen to your words. What do you want to confess, Benedict?
Zostawiłem moją siostrę samą.
I left my sister alone.
Continue.
Nie wiem, gdzie ją zostawiłam, ale to straszne i ciemne miejsce.
I don't know where I left her, but it's a scary and dark place.
Search within yourself and you shall find her.
Wyrzekłam się wszystkiego w moim życiu, aby móc kontynuować moją pracę duchową.
I renounced everything in my life to pursue my spiritual work.
You followed God. There is nothing wrong with that. Do you think your family is more important?
No, of course not. Nothing can be more... I don't know. I left Victoria. I left her alone to follow God. And now she's dead. Isn't that wrong?
You are a lost man, Benedict. You've come to the wrong place.
Father?
No absolution for your sins. Not now, not ever. You shall meet the others on the cross. But before that happens, you may say goodbye to your parents. Talk to them.
Please, in the name of God! Father, I beg you! No point. He won't listen to me.
Tu są groby.
Here lay the remains of my mother, Petra Dochnani, and my father, Josef Dochnani. You cannot talk back, but you can listen to what I have to say.
Ojcze, wybaczam ci za to, że odszedłeś.
I forgive you, Father, for having left.
Mamo, mam nadzieję, że odnalazłaś spokój.
Mother, I hope you found peace. Forgive me for leaving. I couldn't stay by your side as I was haunted day and night by Father's shadow. I hated him, but my heart was filled with sorrow.
Wybaczcie mi oboje, że pozostawiłem Wiktorię samą.
Forgive me both for leaving Victoria alone. I don't know where she is. I know nothing about her except that she's scared and lonely, if even alive. I don't even know if this is a sin, as following God should never be regarded as such. May God forgive me for I am lost, only a shell of the man I once was. So close to the sky, and yet so far from heaven.
Benedict? What's happening? You were just standing there several minutes.
Nothing. I was just crucified for following God. Let's go.
Okej. Musimy jakoś wykminić, jak się tu dostać.
Shall we now?
Tak.
Let's go to Pepel.
Pepel.
I won't go back on those rocks. It's too dangerous for the body and soul.
What a place of beauty and terror is Pepel.
What are you doing? Nikolay? The spring of the Henna River, murky and completely lifeless. The ordeal by water was carried out here, where witches see the world upside down. Nikolay, do you see anything that could be an entrance?
No.
You're acting weird again. What's wrong? Nikolay? Ancient stakes made of stone, just like in a dream I had on the island. Via Cadaverum, the road of cadavers, or as they call it in this valley, Utlesheva. It's completely overgrown, but on our way back we should try heading this way instead of the rocks.
No, matka znowu.
The perfect place for the weak and for fools. Via Cadaverum.
To księżyc jest chyba, tak? Tu widoczny. Czy oko?
I think I found the entrance. Follow me. I'm going in.
God, where? Into the water?
Just do as I say. Trust me for once.
No, chyba
Nikolay,
nie
are
mamy,
you insane? Come out of there!
nie mamy wyjścia za bardzo chyba.
Nikolay! I can't see him and I hear nothing. What should I do now?
No właśnie, no co masz zrobić?
Am I really going to follow him? God, help me. Are we dead, Nikolay?
Nie, jeszcze.
The monster.
You heard the monsters in the spring too? What were they? Thousands of tormented souls screaming. Screams so horrible they hurt. I've never felt so much pain. Deep, visceral agony. It seemed to go on forever.
Monster is behind that rock.
You're talking about Nermin?
The king of Saborans.
What rock?
Victoria is alive behind.
How do we get through that rock? Nikolay, where's the rock? talk to me. He's losing his mind or playing with mine. Either way, I'm on my own.
Mhm. Nie wiem, przejdźmy tutaj może. I... Zobaczmy. Nie wiem, pogadajmy z nim może.
You've opened the Sekfra book. Why would you do that?
Victoria is near. Alive.
Close it. It's dangerous.
No! We must pass through!
What's going on with you?
Monster is here. I feel it.
How can you feel him?
He's close. I feel it.
Dobra, jak się stamtąd dostaliśmy?
How do we get out of here?
Sekfra is the key.
What do you mean, the key?
The solution.
To what?
Key to get to Victoria.
Przyjrzyj się, księdze.
I'm not comfortable doing this, but I have no choice. Are these sigils?
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
I read about them on a wall below the church.
Gods. Gods of Ahrizat. The kingdom of soul slaves.
What do these symbolize?
The gods of Ahrizat.
The moon must be Kazakh. What about the rest?
The gods of Ahrizat. Ilkur Ahrizat.
They call them the Utaloks.
Utaloks of Ahrizat.
I don't recognize this alphabet.
Samoan script.
Can you read it?
No.
These dastardly pages you drool over are getting us nowhere. Close the cursed book. Will you wake up?
Look around you.
There's nothing to see. We're trapped here.
Rocks. Look at the rocks. I believe rocks are the key. And you are right. Sekfra should rest now.
No dobra, to popatrzmy na te skały.
It's wet. Has a peculiar yellow color and sulfuric smell. Interesting. These same sigils are on that page, right?
Yes.
They look ancient. Must have been carved eons ago.
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
Dobra, a tu?
It's full of small crevices, top to bottom. God, the symbols. I see them. Crows, trees, the moon.
Ilkur Ahrizat. Symbols of gods.
Ancient, just like the sigils on the other wall.
No dobra. No to co wciskamy?
Crows, trees, the moon.
Ilkur.
Ancient. I feel a gentle breeze. It must be the passage Nikolay speaks of. full of narrow, deep crevices. Crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
Ancient. Just
No czemu nie możemy tam nic zrobić, no?
Sigils of the seven.
Feron, list, Biblia. Dobra, jeszcze raz. Rozumiem, na tych ścianach są pieczęcie i symbole z księgi. Co
I
teraz?
understand. The same sigils and symbols seen in the book are on these walls. What now?
We open a passage.
Jak się przedostaniemy?
How do we get through?
We must work together.
But how?
Tivaleba Kasak.
What?
We must get to Victoria.
Open the book. Let me see those pages again.
No.
Why? I can't find a connection with the carvings.
Mother says Sakra is mine.
What?
Sakra must rest now.
He must be seeing Gatviga.
Mhm.
I have to hurry up and find a way out of here.
Adziri Simotle.
Get yourself together, Nikolay.
Two must work together.
What are you talking about?
Text said 2 Saborans go out to hunt. 2 must come back to pass through.
The text from the book? You said you can't read it.
Mother read it to me.
Więc musimy współpracować, żeby
How do we work
przejść.
together to pass through?
I stay here, by this rock. You go to the other one.
The other one? You mean the one with the symbols?
Mhm.
Yes. Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
A potem co? Co z tymi symbolami?
You push one at a time. Push a symbol. Then tell me which sigil I have to push.
So if I push the symbol of the moon, I have to tell you...
Good, Benedict.
I remember. I get it now. Kotar wrote the Subelzis is the god of the lost mind. Rasha has of the trees, and...
Matanbal, Kasak,
What if I miss?
the king.
Nikolay! His mind is fading into nothingness. I'll try.
Dobra. Dobra, idziemy próbować. Kasag.
Push Kasak!
King Kasag, god of moon and existence.
Push Ashreor!
Pray to Ashreor before looking for human flesh and blood, the god of hunting.
Push Rashahas!
God of natural cathedrals, full of shadows and leaves.
Push Matanbal!
He who sends his minions to take your rest, the god of nightmares.
Są oczy zamknięte.
Push Nazash!
Prince Nazash, god of flesh and blood.
Dobra, kruki. Jadka.
Push Yetka!
The god of crows, Yatka.
Push Belzis!
Szaleństwo.
He takes your conscience, beliefs, and values. Leaves nothing but primal fears and instincts. Pure madness.
Nikolay, look! Something is moving!
The king is coming. Tivaleba Kasag.
No dobra, idźmy tam może.
Worked!
Victoria!
Wait!
I się zamknęły drzwi. Świetnie.
Dear God. The land of death and malice. The subordinates settlement. I'm alone again. Every time things get bad, that man disappears. Either physically or mentally. I should follow the light and hope for the best. Like I have any other option left now.
No, coś w tym jest. No dobra, no to właź do środka i tyle. Zobaczymy, co nas tam czeka.
This must be the temple of truth, where the ritual...
No, please. No more.
Victoria!
Please.
God, is that really her?
Chyba tak.
The endless hole Vera told me about. It allegedly serves as a passage to the kingdom of Ahrizat. A strange root plant grows out of darkness, engulfing the hole. It's yellow and smells of decay. The color of the moon, the fake sun. I can't see the point from which the drapery is hanging.
Dobra, pogadajmy z nią może.
Victoria?
Kill me, please.
Calm down. It's me, Benedek.
Brother?
Ona wygląda jak żywy trup, nie ma twarzy, uszu.
She's a living corpse. She has no face, no ears.
Co pozostało z mojej siostry? Widzę tylko ludzką powłokę.
What's left of my sister? All I see is the shell of a human being.
Benedict?
Where's that monster?
I don't...
Czy to jest Nikolay?
Where have you been? We must get...
No!
I had to find it.
Znaleźć co?
You had to find what?
The body.
Jadwiga? You found her body. Where is it?
She's standing right next to me.
You had nothing in your hands, and nothing is standing next to you. What is wrong with you?
Only I can see my mother.
Zawsze znikasz, gdy robi się niebezpiecznie.
Always seem to disappear when it gets dangerous. There's nothing funny about it.
It's your ignorance that makes me laugh. You don't know what it's like to be in this agony.
Agony, you say? Look what that monster did to my sister, the wife you've been longing to find.
It's him.
Who?
Listen to me. My mother will get us out of here. Just calm down, and everything will be fine.
Aha.
Your mother is long dead. It must be that you're seeing the spirit of Jadwiga.
No, 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 and no!
How many times have I told you to get rid of that book?
Sakura stays with me. I need it.
Jadwiga is part of the
Opętany.
book. She's eating your soul.
She's my mother. You can't see her because you're living a lie, separated from reality.
It's him. Nikolay is the monster.
The book has nothing to do with her. She came back into my life after I ended Nerman's. All thanks to my wife, who is both a blessing and a curse to me.
You killed Nermin? When?
This is all your sister's fault. And you did this to me. You made my life a nightmare.
What are you talking about?
I had to do it. I had to kill Nermin. He was about to kill Victoria in that house. She should have never brought us to Sveti Kotar. Not followed her father's letter. If only she did not care about her fool of a brother. Things would have been different then. I would still have my family. My baby. My baby and my wife. And I wouldn't have this thing growing inside me. This monster mutates me into something inhuman.
To ty jesteś potworem, którego szukaliśmy przez cały czas?
You are the monster we've been looking for this whole time?
I am not the monster. The monster lives inside my body.
Musisz się uspokoić, możemy ci pomóc.
You need to calm down now. We can help you. God can help you get on the right path. We have an exorcist among our ranks in the monastery. You just have to resist until we get back home.
Ha! Only my mother can help me.
Popatrz na swoją żonę.
Your wife. If you had the courage to kill Nermin for her, then you must find the strength to subjugate his spirit and take control of him. You can do it. You must do it for Victoria.
From the day I was born, they said I was a sin. God's degenerate. No one stood up for me. No one. And no God listened to my prayers. No one, except for my mother. She protected me. She guided me. And she made sure to silence those vile voices at the orphanage. In this tragedy, she comes back to me. And now I should listen to you? A man who cares only of what God has to say to him? Why listen to a spawn of the murderous Dayanani bloodline?
Oj, grabisz sobie, Nikolay.
Oh, wait, This is not who you are, brother. Forces of evil are manipulating your thoughts.
I listen only to my mother. If I kill you and Victoria, I will be rid of the monster inside. I will be free. And I will have my family back.
You killed our baby. You dragged me here. You tore my face off. And you made me listen to the maddening voices from below. You did that, not the demon. It was you, monster.
I am not guilty for what has happened. It's you. And you should blame your brother.
No, Nikolay, wait!
What did you think? That I was following your orders because...
Nikolay, we are family.
Look at your sister. This is on you. Now look me in the eye and tell me you are guilty for everything.
Words cannot describe how devastated I am for Victoria and for the deaths of all these people. But God is witness to your evil deeds.
Zabiłeś burmistrza Sveti Kotar.
You killed the mayor of Sveti Kotar.
My hands did, not my soul.
Lucia, ta biedna kobieta.
Lucia, that poor lady. You slaughtered her like an animal and made me believe it was Nermin who came to the house.
She had to go. She saw the crow from my nightmare in me. The spirit of Nermin.
You killed Henry, too.
He was about to die anyway. And he wanted to take Sakra from me.
A kto zabił sierotę?
And who killed the orphans?
I had enough of listening to them and seeing how mean they were toward that poor child. So I silenced them once and for all.
They had to die? They were the only children left in this town.
No one's left to miss them.
You committed the same sin of the witch nun from Minsk. Your mother.
Dlaczego skłamałeś, mówiąc, że nie wiesz, gdzie jest Wiktoria?
Why did you lie about not knowing where Victoria was? You could have killed us anywhere you wanted. In Budapest or...
Nemen knew how to get here, not me. That is why I needed you. To find the way.
Why drag us to this temple?
I follow the words of my mother. It is where the ritual must take place.
I recall
Dwie
Farah
ofiary.
telling me Nemen requires praise
Dwie.
for the ritual. I was so blind, stupid.
Mhm.
I want you to ask yourself, how are our deaths going to help you? Think about all the sins you've committed. Put that knife away and think about it. It's not too late. If you kill us now, you will become that same monster you are trying to destroy.
No! Tifole Hatsir.
Nikolay, Jadwiga is using you to fulfill Kasak's prophecy.
The demon.
Nikolay, you are just being used for a vile cause.
Bow before me.
I'm afraid this man is beyond salvation.
A, podbiegnij do Nikolaya, by popchnąć go na ziemię.
Now! Push him into the hole! Now!
I will kill you with my bare hands!
Now! Push him!
Tak, chyba go tam wrzuciliśmy.
It's over. It's over, my sister.
Kasak is with me!
Ups.
Mother is with me!
Dear God, he's holding on the root.
Take the knife from the floor, cut it! Let him rot in Ahrizat.
Gdzie ten nóż jest? Tu jest.
God, no!
What?
You'll never do it.
What are you waiting for? Cut the root!
I'm holding your body.
He has my Bible.
Let me climb up.
Benedict, cut the root! Do not listen!
God will understand.
You won't dare! I will eat you alive! No! Mother! Mother, save me!
No i chyba właśnie tak zrobimy, że go tam wrzucimy po prostu.
Victoria! I feel so strange and weak.
Chyba musimy iść.
I can finally let it go.
We'll find a way out of here, and you'll be taken care of.
You're bleeding.
It's nothing. Don't think about me.
Opuśćmy to przeklęte miejsce.
Let's leave this accursed place.
Can you forgive me?
Sister?
About Mother.
I should ask for forgiveness, not you. I did the same thing as father. I left. I am so sorry for everything you've been through. It's my fault. I've been wrong and blind, Victoria. I should have been there for you. Forgive me.
Shh. The question our father always asked.
What is true faith?
Yes. Well, I think you finally know the answer.
I co, udało nam się stąd wydostać? Tak, udało nam się. Dobra.
Oh, Benedict, I've been longing for this moment for far too long.
What? Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Wiktoria?
Victoria?
And who else would I be?
What are you doing here?
I'm your sister. I live here. This is our house, you silly.
Czy ja nie żyję?
I dead?
Dead? You have more life in you than ever before.
I'm not sure about that. I feel weak.
The more you sleep, the more tired you feel. But don't you worry about a thing. It'll pass soon.
Ostatnie rzeczy, jaką pamiętam, to bycie z tobą wewnątrz góry.
Last thing I remember is being with you inside the mountain.
What were we doing there?
You were all grown up without a face. And I think you died in the end.
You've always had a vivid imagination, brother. It was just a dream. Relax.
But it was all so real. I don't think it was a dream.
Come, you should get up now. Father and Mother are waiting for us in the basement.
What are they doing down there?
They just said they want to talk, but I know that's a lie.
And what would that be?
A great evil.
The witch?
Or the moon ghouls.
No nieźle. Czy ta gra ma w ogóle jakieś dobre zakończenie, czy tak średnio?
Oh, I almost forgot. I placed something in your pockets that you might need for the basement.
Zapałki. No dobra.
I don't feel well. It's like I'm losing control over my limbs and thoughts.
Dobra, idź na dół.
Here's our hero.
Are you Detective Mostov?
Oh, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
You really are a hero?
How?
The inhabitants raised their voices, broke free from their chains. I saved you from the mountain, and it was an honor. But you saved this town from falling into the abyss.
I just rescued my sister.
Sacrifice. That is what you did. You are a local saint now. A kind of Ivan Kotar, I'll
Ooh.
say. And let me tell you something. You saved me as well. Thanks to you, I now remember who attacked me.
I did? I mean, who attacked you?
It was Hatur. Now I don't have to fear. I don't live in a lie anymore. I know who I am and what I want. I have found my true friend. Go now. Don't let me hold you here. They're waiting for you down in the basement.
Kto jest na tym obrazie?
That's my sister.
Stop looking at that painting. Don't be afraid of the dark and the witch. Just descend. I'll be waiting for you in the basement. I promise.
Please don't leave me alone. It's dark. The witch could be hiding in here.
Don't you worry about nothing. You're not alone.
There is a mass of flesh.
Like I said, nothing to worry about. You change. Go on. Fear nothing.
No dobrze. Paskudnie tu jest w tej piwnicy. Jeszcze gorzej niż było, no ale okej. Zapałki.
It's one of the candles from my mother's room. The Eye of Providence is engraved on it.
Tu jest Wiktoria.
Victoria? Are you alright? Nermid? The man from my dream?
The king is coming.
I don't understand.
Kim jest Nermin?
Who is Nermin?
He had a human form. He felt pain and walked upon the earth. And he was about to become... But Nikolay killed him!
Nikolay?
Nikolay slaughtered him like an animal.
Nikolay is the man who helped me in my dream.
It wasn't a dream. Nikolay was nothing but a vessel. A host to our future king. It was Nermin who helped you. And now you're about to help him.
How?
All in good time, brother.
Co ci się stało?
What happened to you?
I'm at peace.
Are you dead?
I'm in a safe place.
What? Where?
Be patient, brother.
Mieli tu być nasi rodzice, gdzie oni są?
Our parents were supposed to be here. Where are they?
They are dead.
You're right. I remember now. Father died in my arms on the island.
And mother died in our house.
When did this happen?
She was ill. Her heart was dark and sad.
Her life force collapsed after Father left. But I don't remember how she died. I don't remember that day at all.
Stop lying to yourself, brother. You know the truth.
I don't think I'm not sure.
Are you ready?
I must be dreaming again. This is just a nightmare. The book was destroyed. You are not real.
This is not a dream. Yadviga's body is laying preserved, untouched.
O Boże.
A new Sekra book will be written.
That's impossible.
It's all right. Calm down, brother. It just means you're...
My nie chcieliśmy
Is possessing me.
tego zrobić.
I hear voices from outside the house.
It is time, Benedict.
The people of Sveti Kotar are free from the chains. They are here to save me because I saved them.
That's false freedom. You'll be used to fulfill the prophecy of Kotar and to crown our king Nermin. And then you will join me in Akhiza to become a slave of Kotar.
My time may have come, but I cannot be a slave anymore. I found God in people. I'm free. I'm free, as I know what true faith is.
No chyba raczej on tego nie przeżyje. No, dokładnie. No i tyle. A jak będziemy kontynuować, to co? To nic chyba, nie? Jesteśmy tutaj i co? I tyle. Nic więcej chyba nie możemy zrobić, co?
It's one of the
Tak mi się przynajmniej wydaje.
Don't you like to see?
A możemy stąd uciec albo coś? Nie wiem. Nie, no to chyba tyle. Chyba to jest po prostu zakończenie tego całego tematu.
Victoria?
No dobra.
Nikolay?
No to już to było. Czyli co? Nie da się.
What? Are you? What? You're right. What?
No i co? I nie da się.
I must be dreaming. The book was this.
This is not a dream.
That's a. Nermin. I hear the people.
Straszne rzeczy.
They are
And then
my.
No, myślę, że to jest nieuniknione. Także tyle. No dobra, czyli okazuje się, że Benedek też nie zdołał przeżyć, co jest trochę smutne. Cóż. Ciekawa gra. Chociaż kończy się smutno. Miałam takie, wiecie, taką nadzieję niewielką, że jednak uda się jakoś przeżyć, że może znajdziemy tam Wiktorię, że może wrócimy do domu, ale widocznie nie było to pisane. Także dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie, za słuchanie, za bycie ze mną przy jakby całej tej serii. Wyszło nam dokładnie 10 odcinków, ten jest dłuższy na pewno niż pozostałe. Dajcie mi znać w komentarzach, co byście chcieli zobaczyć następnego, czy może macie jakieś sugestie. No i cóż, trzymajcie się ciepło i do zobaczenia w kolejnej serii na kanale ElsaGra. Cześć!